Day one of my trip to Tbilisi, Georgia. This right here is my best friend, Jake Worldwide, also my tour guide for this trip. And at the other end of that leash is an overgrown rat named Igor. First order of business today, I guess, was to go to the pet store and get some poop bags for the little guy. And as soon as we go in there, there's 3 massive stray dogs just chilling on the ground. Just Georgia things, I guess. I can't tell if he was traumatized or if that's just how he looks like. Well, it was time to start exploring the city. We started off in this neighborhood where there are a lot of interesting things to see and do, such as this kaleidoscope. Basically, this is like an analog. This is like a real life kaleidoscope back in the day.
It's a real kaleidoscope.
And I guess this city was either made by someone on drugs or made for someone to be on drugs, or maybe if you're like a child, you don't need drugs and everything is. I think a lot of drugs just brings you back to feeling like a child, where everything is new and interesting. And for me, everything was very new and interesting because it was my first time here.
Look at this fucking mosquito fucking nest down here, dude.
Yeah.
Just waiting for 30. You can like put all your weight on it. No, not at all. What's the point? I don't get it. Look at this little park.
It's a great place to have like a day beer.
Yeah, probably many a beer have been fun.
It's a great place to just black out.
According to my tour guide, most of these apartments are around $600 a month, which is a lot in Georgian money, but obviously not a lot in American money. And look how unbelievably beautiful everything is. Just lush, overgrown, and yet at the same time maintained.
So where we just went, we got to see kind of the upper scale neighborhood, digital nomad, people with money kind of stuff. But then now, where we're going through is going to be a much more working class neighborhood. And kind of
The poor people neighborhood, the ghetto, the projects.
yeah,
That's where you live.
I'm like a working class guy, you know what I mean?
Like a blue collar fella.
I don't need vines on my building, you know what I mean?
So I guess where we just went, we got to see kind of the upper scale neighborhood, digital nomad, people with money kind of stuff. But then now where we're going through is going to be a much more working class neighborhood and kind of.
Yeah, see, look how good the soccer field is.
Nice. Just all sorts of things that you can just discover through the trees, hidden. Massive soccer field with fit young men.
James Madison University. You think they went to James Madison University?
These people definitely graduated James Madison University. Magna cum laude.
Yeah.
My God.
Hey, don't eat it.
Why was Igor throwing up? We didn't know, but it was time to move on. There was still a lot left to see in Tbilisi.
Oh yeah, a lot of cars here are from Boulder.
What the heck's going on? Look at this. Brad Pitt got his haircut here.
Brad Pitt.
Eventually we made it down to Baratashvili Street, headed over to a restaurant called Pasta Nauri. Apparently this place had really good reviews, and I was excited to try the kachakuri as well as the what was his name? What?
But it's beautiful. I'm so happy.
Hinkali,
It's amazing.
which are the Georgian version of soup dumplings. We finally make it to Pasta Nauri on Baratashvili Street, and first things first is my friend recommends that I try this strange elixir called Borjomi, which is a sort of salty, sparkling water that a lot of Georgians drink, I guess.
Mineral water. It's like the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Here, now.
Just hits the spot. The saltiness, it almost tastes like bathhouse water, but it's actually fresh, Oh yeah, let's try the compote.
Pretty thick.
Oh my gosh.
Very good.
That is so good.
Reasonable.
It's just like the perfect mix of the salty and then sweet. Ah.
The borjomi and compote combination was a knockout. It's one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life. But now it's time to move on to the food. So we got some roasted eggplant with cheese and tomatoes. And of course everybody knows I'm a little slut for eggplant. But then after that, the kinkali came, so we decided to slurp down some of those little dumplings.
And so you know the deal with these, they're soup dumplings.
They're soup dumplings?
Yeah. And
Why do they look like renders?
And here's the other thing. Do you know you're not supposed to eat them with a fork? If you eat them with a fork, all Georgians will attack you violently.
Yeah.
You have to eat them not with a fork.
How do you eat them?
I mean, you just gotta like pick them up and fuck, they're hot as fuck. But just don't bite from the bottom. Yeah, do some slurpage. Is it super hot?
No, it's so good.
This is way better than when I gave my cousin.
And then came the khachapuri, and Papa Bird was going to show me the ropes because this was my first time and I was a little nervous.
I guess so just
Can you let me work?
okay, sure.
No, tell me.
No. Sound like you got a pretty clear idea of how exactly to do it. But are you gonna mix the egg in? That's all that I'm trying to.
Yeah. Like this?
Yeah, sure.
My God, dude, it's spilling everywhere. Am I doing this right?
Not very well, but it's your first time. There we go. We're making progress here. There's egg type.
It's dripping. It's dripping.
The both of us are absolutely overcome with positive emotion and brimming with love and gratitude for each other's company, this food, and the world. Unfortunately, as two completely straight men, we have limited options for expressing these feelings.
Well, guys, safe to say that was one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. What do you think? What would you give that out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
11 out of 10.
A 9 out of 11?
No, Roddy, that's not funny, dude. You can't joke about that here, dude. Fun fact: these are actually mummified real people.
I feel like we're in Hogwarts right now.
What complete nut job threw together this thing, huh?
All right, we're continuing down Georgian Times Square. I am a sucker for cute little magnets such as these ones. Are these 1 lari? These are all 1 lari. It's insane. There's Stalin.
Yeah.
Old Stalin. Yeah, nice.
Did you just give them all? Why did you do that?
Because they deserve it. They were good.
Alright, dude. That was fucking 5 of my lari, dude.
Dude, I got you back. Don't worry.
God. They were singing.
Guys, I don't know what the heck those guys were singing about, but that was pretty cool.
But what?
I just said that was pretty cool.
Jake gave me 5 lari to borrow, and I gave it all away to these street musicians, and I guess he's not very happy about it, but in my defense, 5 lari is not even $2.
Oh shit, now we got some real music.
Yeah, why couldn't they play this?
Hey,
It's
Minions, bro.
Holy cow. Usually this is the national snack right here. It's nuts dipped in grape juice.
Have you heard of chachas, Jake?
No, what is it? What are you talking about?
An alcoholic drink?
We have different flavored chachas. One shot is 3 lari.
It's called Cha-Chas?
Cha-Cha's vodka.
Ah, okay,
Yeah, you want
Cha-Cha.
vodka,
How much is this?
What? 5 lari.
5. You don't have 5?
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I did have 5. I gave it to you. What'd you do with it?
I spent it all.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Looks like something, dude.
What's it look like?
What does this look like? Can you pull the string out?
Maybe. I don't know if I can.
Oh my god. Alright, we got the string out. Alright, now you gotta break it in half. Hold on. This is a symbol of friendship right here. I don't know what this is called, but they're good. Pretty good. What do you think?
We're good.
Oh my god, look at all these people. Where do they come from?
Hey, come over.
It kind of tastes exactly like how you think it would taste.
I think so, yeah. Hey! Look at this view, huh? What do you think, Igor?
Get really creative with their magnets.
Well, it was time to go home. It was an eventful day of love and friendship spent together holding hands, not literally but figuratively, in the capital city of Georgia, Tbilisi. In order to get back to the apartment, though, we would have to ride the steepest escalator and board the loudest subway. As you can see, we were all pretty wiped out, including this little piece of unconditional love. These are just some of the many fun and exciting things you get to do when you come visit Tbilisi, Georgia.
Okay, so we discovered that the two places you can go to cool off in Tbilisi is underground and in the train. Although in the train you'll lose your hearing, basically. It's the loudest train I've ever experienced in my life.
Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.
So, this is the smoking lounge. That's a good film.